Look at this. Check that out. It rubbed against this spigot here. What's going on, guys? It is August 28th, 2023, and I did a lot of driving today. A ton of driving. My first call was almost 2 hours away from our shop. We have a service contract with them to do PMs and filter changes, so I went all the way up there. And then my next call was an hour and a half from there, which at least I was working back in the right direction then. So that's when I actually started filming. It was a condensate leak on a Daikin Ductless unit that I had worked on before. Pretty bizarre situation, so take a look. All right, guys, I was wrong. This does have a pump. It's in the floor here, and it's running right now. I don't know if you guys can hear that, because I'm in an IT room. There's other stuff running, but it's full. So I don't know if our 3/8 line is clogged or our pump's just not pumping, but we're gonna find out. It seems that it's pumping. We might just have a clog or a kink in this line here. I hope that's not the case, because that can get tricky. We're gonna find out here in 1 minute. All right, guys, so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to unplug the pump, and I'm going to disconnect this hose here, and there's probably gonna be a lot of back pressure there, but I'm gonna disconnect that. I'll blow on it, and then I'll also turn the pump on, and if it's working, it's gonna shoot straight up, but it's a pretty fun way of figuring out if this pump's working or not. But let's take a look. Okay, I got absolutely no water through here. There was no pressure at all. I'll try to blow in it. Yeah, I can't blow through that, so chances are it is kinked or plugged somewhere. I'm gonna have to see where the heck that goes to and drains at, because I honestly have no idea. We have an access right there. So just real quick for shoots and giggles. Yep, the pump works. Okay, so let's find this kink. All right, guys, it comes up there, runs underneath all this communication wire. It's up here. Somebody made a hanger out of condensate tubing. Damn, they drilled in. Is that the roof they drilled into? Hope not. And it goes out the wall there. So we'll move from this area and keep tracking it down. All right, guys, I found it. It comes down here. You see it, it's right there. Drops down there. Down here. Someone painted it orange. And then it drops into here. Oh boy. I don't know if this is, someone turned this off. Jeez Louise. That's funny. I've never seen somebody use a saddle valve for condensate. Not to mention it's dripping. Okay, let's pull that off there. It doesn't look kinked anywhere here, so I'm guessing it's clogged right here. I just pulled that off there. I'm gonna pull this too. Make sure none of this is clogged. I hate this setup here, because like I said, this is just a piercing saddle valve. I mean, I had a little bit of sludge in it, but it is at least open. I need to figure out something better to do here. Because this is, this is crap. Oh man. All right, I've got it in the sink here. Try to catch it the best we can. I might actually drop it into here. We're gonna turn the pump on and see if it pumps. It is pumping some, not great, but it is pumping. Yeah, I mean, it is at least emptying the pump out now. It just came back on. I just gave it some water. All right, well, it at least cut off. We're gonna clean the base of this out because it's pretty gross. I need to come up with a more permanent solution for this. All right, guys, yeah, I just got back in the truck from that one. We did the best we could there. So I don't think I've ever seen that done before. They terminated a 3/8 condensation line into a saddle valve, of all things, and that was a compression saddle valve too. So basically they just took the 3/8 tubing and shoved it onto that compression fitting there. So just a bad situation, and apparently it's been like that since they installed that unit a few years ago. So just a weird situation. But we are going to do one of two things, and just taking that condensate line outside is not feasible because it's nowhere nearby. Neither is an open floor drain or anything like that. So I've seen this done before. Matter of fact, I've done it one other time before. We're going to get a different tailpiece on that sink that has a Y for a dishwasher drain. I don't know if I can get one in chrome or not, but we're going to get one with that has the Y termination for a dishwasher line, and we're going to drop that condensate into there. Like I said, I've done it before with a condensate pump. It works, and it's not right. You never want to really, at all possible, drain a condensate into a sanitary line, but sometimes you can get away with it, and looks like this time we're going to have to. So yep, we're going to come back, new tailpiece with a dishwasher Y. Not sure what the actual name for that is. That's what I'm calling it. You guys know what I'm talking about. And yeah, we'll go back and fix that. So stay tuned for that one. So all right, let's get on to the next one. So I got another call today. It looks like it's a no cooling call, but I'm about to stop by United Refrigeration because I'm about to buy myself a brand new refrigerant leak detector because my Infocon TechMate broke. Yep, the wand broke right off of it, so I'm pulling up right here right now. I'm about to buy a new one. The D-Tech Stratus, guys. I've been looking at this one for a few months now, probably really like a year. It's raining here today, so I got some rain on the box. But yeah, guys, I mean, you guys know about this. You've seen it before. I can't wait to put this thing to work. I've seen plenty of videos on it. I've seen a lot of other YouTubers using it, and I am pumped that I finally got one of these. You know, the Infocon D-Tech, they have been leading the way for a long time. I remember when I worked for my dad years ago. We bought off eBay 2 used D-Tech leak detectors, and they work great. I mean, we were told, and we did our research, and we found out that the Infocon D-Techs were the best ones, and that's what we got. They came with chargers, and you charged them up, and we found a mini leak with them. Like I said, we didn't buy them brand new. We bought them off eBay, but we found a mini leak with those things, and they work great. So I knew Infocon was a good company. So when I went and bought one later in life, I got the TechMate, which was a lot cheaper than the D-Tech, But it was still a good leak detector. I had that for probably 8 years, 10 years. I've had that TechMate. And then, like I said, the wand finally broke on it. So here we are with the D-Tech Stratus, with the full screen on it. It cost me, well, the D-Tech Stratus from United Refrigeration is just over $1,000. Now, I am fortunate enough where the company I work for allows us to charge tools, and they take them out of our paycheck a little bit at a time. Because if I didn't have that, I would definitely not be able to afford that. Not right now, anyway. So yeah, if you're looking to buy one brand new, they're just over $1,000. So in my opinion, it's probably worth it. It's probably well worth it. I haven't been able to use it yet, but I've seen them in action, and all the reviews are saying they are the best. So that's what I'm going off of. I did my research on them, and I've used a lot of leak detectors. So yeah, I think this will be good. But yeah, if you're looking to buy one, just over $1,000. I think if you get it off of True Tech Tools, you're probably going to pay a little more than that, honestly. You'll probably pay almost $1,100. So I don't know if United Refrigeration has a sale on it right now. I really didn't look into that. It was just time for me to buy one. So if it's on sale right now, then good for me. But but yeah, so that's how much it cost. I charged it, and it will come out of my paycheck a little bit at a time until it's paid off. So well, this figures. I get exactly 3 minutes away from the call, and it starts raining harder than it ever has today. Perfect, guys. This is actually two separate units here. The guy that was here last time worked on this unit. It's flat. We gave him a price to replace it. Still hasn't done anything with it. But this is the other unit. I think this is our unit in question here. Yeah, it's raining its ass off on me. I am not happy right now, but I cannot access the air handlers to these units. But what I'm doing right now is I just checked to see if I have 24 volts out here on this plug. I do have 24 volts, but my contactor is not pulled in. So the call was they seen smoke coming out of the unit. Now I'm wondering if that was smoke or if it was refrigerant. So we're gonna see if this unit has a low pressure cutout. I don't know if it does or not, but either way, I see a high pressure cutout. I think that's a high pressure cutout. And again, this is a 3-phase unit. So let me see. 244. Okay, so I have high voltage. I'm going to, and let me try to hit the speed up. Jump the speed up. Let's see what happens. Okay, nothing happened. Let me dig into a little bit deeper. Okay, guys, I am flat on this one too. That sucks. My new Vito bag's getting all wet. We'll see how tough it really is. All right. Yep, this one's flat too. I'm thinking what they seen was refrigerant. Look at this. Push our valve core in. No refrigerant. So I'm thinking we blew a pin here. R22 system. It's not worth my time anymore. Something busted free in this. I'm packing this up and getting out of here. I still can't get to the air handler, so there's not a whole lot I can do about that. But our sales department is pretty good. So 3-phase heat pump. The only thing is I don't know, and maybe I can tell by the breaker inside, if it is a 3-phase heater pack in the air handler. But it's out of refrigerant, R22. It's not worth my time. Plus it's raining, it's behind off. You know what? Screw it. I am gonna shoot some nitro into it. I'm gonna put some nitro in it and see what happens. All right, guys, I got my analogs on her. And I got I'm filling it up with pressure. I hear this leak down this way. Look at this. Check that out. It rubbed against this spigot here. That's crazy. Check that out. Nuts. You know, I don't really mind fixing that. If we can put 422 in it, it's going to cost this guy some decent money, but you can at least give him a quote on it. See what he wants to do. That's funny. That rubbed right out. Now, this thing might have more leaks than that, but we're going to blow the rest of this off. We'll at least bump the compressor. Well, this unit came on when I turned the other one off, and I thought this one was the one the guy said he worked on. I don't freaking know, but let me check and see. See, this one seems like it's working okay, honestly. And it's definitely low on refrigerant, but let me see if this one has lost its 24-volt call now. Yeah, guys, I'm thinking this used to be a storefront or something at some time, but that three-phase panel looked newer. This really looks like I don't know what this building used to be, but somehow they ended up with three-phase power to the outdoor units. Or they ended up with a three-phase panel in here, so bizarre to me. All right, you guys, I'm a pretty patient person usually. I usually take it in stride, don't get really upset at stuff, but you got me out here at almost 5 o'clock. You got nobody that speaks English. You got nobody that knows anything that's going on. I had to feel my way through all that stuff. It's frustrating. Now, of course, I didn't blow my top or anything. I called the property manager, I guess he is, and he kind of knew what was going on. But so between that, talking to him and talking to the technician that was out here before, I was able to feel my way through it, find the unit, and then find out what was going on. But so what I'm going to do is I'm going to give him a quote to repair that system with 422B, but I can't offer any warranty on it. So our recommendation is going to be replace the system, and we already gave him a quote to replace that other system the other technician looked at, and he hasn't done anything with it yet, and that was 3 weeks ago. So we'll give him a quote to do this one, which he might not fix, he might fix, who knows. So if he does choose to go the repair route, I cannot offer any warranty on that work. You know, I'm not offering warranty on a unit that's 21 years old, because I know what'll happen. If I fix it, a month, 2 months later, another leak happens, it loses all its charge, he's going to be looking for warranty. So that's why you got to tell him up front, if we do this, we can't offer you a warranty. So that's what I'm going to do. But all right, guys, that's going to be it for this one. Kind of a long day. It's a little after 5 o'clock. Where I was just in Pocomoke there, my house is about 20 minutes from here, so it's not that bad. So yeah, I'm headed home now, and you know, finish the day getting rained on. So, but all right, guys. Yep, that's it for this one. If you haven't done so already, give me a like. If you're new here, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.